owner of Celinda's Boutique. It's a platform used to talk about bridal shower theme ideas, wedding shower theme ideas, and baby shower theme ideas, and also DIY projects. Today I will be talking about No More Living Single because this piece right here, oops, don't do that. This piece right here, it got a lot of buzz on Instagram, and I got a couple people wanting to know how to throw a bridal shower theme with No More Living Single. So yeah, so if you want to take notes and know more about this, just stay tuned. Alright, so of course I'm going to be talking about decor, I'm going to be talking about food, and drinks, and I have like 4 or 5 games to talk about. So yes, let's get started with the decor. Of course, I got these vases from Dollar Tree. Of course, you can arrange them how you want, or just use the colors at least and do it however you want with the vases. I use E6000 to glue the vases together, and then of course I got some of the fake flowers from Dollar Tree and the real flowers from Walmart, and just mix match them. I got this frame from Dollar Tree. Of course, I had the paint already, but you can get the paint from Walmart, anywhere that sells paint. But yeah, so on here it says, "You're the Sinclair to my Overton, no more living single." Of course, you put this arrangement on different tables, or you can also put on the table when people walk in and they see it right next to like a signature book or something for people to sign in, or something where they can sign. Or what you can do is have like a big frame of you and your significant other with the same colors and the same format, and have them sign it and put that next to it. Do that. Another couple you can use within the theme is Regine and Dexter. Any true living single fans know towards the end of the series, Regine gets her millionaire and he proposes to her. So that's another engaged couple you can use, incorporate it into the theme. Also, you can do that. Of course, with invitations, you can use this. You see this template right here? I got it from the show intro. You can actually draw out, a template and, copy it, put it on cardstock, however you want to do it to really incorporate a theme. Or, you can do a more professional invitation. They got invitations where you can actually make the invitation, or you can make an e-file, but you can also use the same colors so people know, what you're doing for your bridal shower theme, and incorporate it into it. So do that. You can also have like the Brooklyn Bridge. Oops, stop falling. Sorry, y'all. You can also have the Brooklyn Bridge backdrop. As anybody knows who watch Living Single, that the show takes place in Brooklyn, New York. So you can have that for people to take pictures, and when they come in, or also if they just want to take pictures during the party, and probably make a hashtag No More Living Single, because I know some apps you can do that. So when people take pictures, they can put that hashtag in. But yeah, and also one last thing I would suggest with, even if you don't use like the exact centerpiece how I have it, and you do it however you want to do with the colors, I still would suggest to make it more like a bridal shower, a little bit like, I want to say upscale, but a little bit more classier. You can do like a nice white tablecloth, have the vases in the picture frame in the center of the table, and then have like a nice charger to make it pop. You can do. All right, so I have some games that y'all can do. One is Truth or Challenge, which is from season 1, episode 11. That's when the gang gets together, and it's a board game they play called Truth or Challenge. But of course, you don't have to do the board game. So it's a game that I came up with after watching that episode. Basically, you can ask the bride if she want to pick Truth or she want to pick Challenge. And if she picks Truth, she has to answer a question about her past, or what her significant other likes or dislikes, and all that, or any of that. And she can say Truth and say it's true. And then she can also pick Challenge. And if she picks Challenge, then she'll have to do something like balance on her, balance on her leg, or put something on her nose and do it like that. So that's one game. Another game that I came up with is Finding Sinclair's Bridal Trolls. Season 4, episode 15 is called Back in the Day. I love that episode. It's called Back in the Day. That's when the whole gang reminisce about how they first met and how they first came to New York. And in that episode, Sinclair's character loved trolls, and it just shows how her roommates were, agitated every time they found a troll around the house. and it would just like get on their nerves. So I incorporated that because, you know, marriage, for her getting married, and, you know, with her loving trolls. So that's a nice game you can do for prizes to give out to, you know, your guests. You know, just go to Google, print out some trolls with wedding dresses on, or you put wedding trolls, they'll pop right up, and just print like a bunch of them out and hide them around the room. And whoever finds the most wedding trolls, they'll win a prize. Of course, another thing they can do is show trivia, anything about the show. You know, you can ask them about certain episodes, certain characters, or real life facts about the actual people playing the characters. Do that. And then taking off of that, but when people walk into the party, there you can do like a poster board when they first see it, or announce it and be like, guess the bride's favorite character, or guess the bride's, you know, favorite moment and all that, and, you know, put it in a raffle. Well, no, scratch that. Don't put it in a raffle. Just have them write down what's the bride's favorite, you know, character, or her favorite episode. And then at the end of the bridal shower, you can, you know, answer the question, and then whoever has it, of course, wins the prize, go home with a prize. You do that. I like that better. Just do that. Go home with a prize. Also, you can do from season 2, episode 21. That's the episode when Sinclair was, you know, invading, you know, Overton and Kyle's space. Of course, Overton had no problem with it. That was his girlfriend, but Kyle was agitated with her being there all the time. And that episode, that's another of my favorite. That's a hilarious episode. They were building a love castle, like actually building a castle. So what you can do, a nice route where you don't have to spend a whole bunch of money is, you know, find some cheap Legos and see who built a castle the fastest, or get the mega blocks and see who built the nicest castle or the biggest castle. And whoever, you know, of course, does that win a prize. So those are a few things you can do for the bridal shower theme. Last but not least, the food. Before I get started on the food, I just want to let y'all know I am extra as I don't know what I am. I'm extra. So you don't have to do this. You can do any food you want, or any drinks you want. But me, I really sit and analyze the episode from when, you know, Sinclair and Overton were dating, when they were engaged, when they were married. Same thing with Dexter and Regine, even though it wasn't as much because their relationship was towards the end of the series. So I picked out a little bit from them too. But yeah, so I just analyzed what they ate on their dates and all that, and looked at that, or any situations dealing with them too. So I'm just going to say a few of them, but I'm not going to say all of them that I have written down because it's a lot. But yeah, so let's get started. So one of the episodes I picked, Never Can Say Goodbye. That's the episode when Sinclair and Overton gets married. The day before their wedding, they have Sinclair's parents over, and Overton's sisters and sister and a few of their friends over, and they just have champagne toast to the groom and bride. So you can do that, have champagne, or, you know, if you don't want to spend all that money, but just have that feeling, you can do like, you know, some sparkling grape juice or something and make it look like champagne, or, you know, do that. Season 2, episode 9, Abstinence Makes the Heart Grow Fonder. That's when Overton and Sinclair, that's when they go picking, go to an apple orchard, and they go and pick apples together. So, you know, what you can do is do a Granny Smith apple crunch, or apple pie, anything that's incorporating apples, like some type of dessert. You can do that. Also, season 3, episode 2, The X-File. That's when Overton goes to see his ex at a burger joint to get some closure so he can move on with Sinclair. So you can incorporate burgers and fries. Tibby or not to be, that's Overton's Uncle Tibby. So basically, Overton's Uncle Tibby tells Overton he should dump Sinclair, and Sinclair overhears them. And while she was making dinner, she was so upset she put orange juice in the mashed potatoes. So see, there's two things right there. You can do a drink with orange juice, and you can do something with the have mashed potatoes and do like that, and do it like that. She also baked cookies for Uncle Tibby, so that's another thing to have, different type of cookies. And then I'm gonna do one more. Season 5, episode 8, 3 Men and a Buckeye. That episode, that's when Dexter and Regine, they're like, you know, having a date night. He asked her to move in. This is before he proposes. He asked her to move in, and she cooks gumbo for him, and salad and bread, and they had wine. So you can incorporate that also. So you see what I mean? Like analyzing and picking certain things out the episode, taking notes, writing it down. That's what I've been doing. Also, another suggestion, if you want to go that route, make sure, like the food labels, make sure you take a picture of that scene and put it in front of the food so they'll know where you got that from, or like in front of the drink, and they're like, oh, that's where that, you get what I'm saying? So you can do that. But yeah, I've really been sitting and analyzing like these episodes and picking out, like nitpicking certain details. I've been doing this for the past 3.5, 4 days, so it's been very tedious, but it's been fun. So yeah, so I'm thinking about doing a Martin one because I got a lot of buzz off my posts on my Instagram and had a couple people inbox me wanting to know how to throw a bridal shower using that theme. Using a bridal shower using that theme. It's one more I want to do before that, but I don't want to give it out too soon because I'm still in the process of doing it. So I'll probably do that before the Martin one. I don't know which one I'm gonna do next yet, but just know there's one coming. There's coming soon. So if you like what you've seen today, like, subscribe, do all of that. Thank you for watching, and peep the boutique. Bye, y'all.